Welcome to San Diego, Snapdragon Stadium, home to the San Diego State Aztecs. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Aztecs will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Rebels offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Fires toward the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Rebels! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
And, man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Aztecs offense will get the ball for the first time. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Hauls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. He's got his man. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He's got the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Looking deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, San Diego State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the point after is good.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Complete to start this drive. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Rebels will hustle to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Unloads to the right. Got him downfield. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with a big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. This feels... Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Squires.
I think that shows you the experience of the quarterback there. His primary target wasn't open, so he didn't panic. Even though he was getting hit, he was still able to find his check down and find some positive yards.
Handoff from the gun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Quick tempo here for the offense.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man, it's Squires. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You know, that play right there shows me that the quarterback has a plan. He had no hesitation. The defense was bearing down on him. He got hit on that play, but he knew where his running back was. He got it out to him quick, and as a result, he avoided the negative play and sack.
Finds his big tight end. At the 20, he's got space. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. They go to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown Aztecs! A great catch and run for 6. Extra point here will tie the game.
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they forced the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Play action on first down. Makes the grab. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo. The play action fake. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Catch in the middle, it's Connors. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. It is great to have a tight end that can do it all and one that can get downfield and make a play.
And I like matching and mixing and matching up the play fake on play action with this tight end because it just gives him a little more time to work his route down the field. Nice play call there by the coordinator.
Brings up second down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Grabbed in. It's Connors. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll take a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. The offense changing the play. Back to pass. It's Lindsey. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Aztecs have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Rebels! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Virginia took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week. And the end result was a focused group of Cavaliers that fired on all cylinders. One team will rise in the ACC standings while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh read.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Makes the grab at the 30. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, San Diego State. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. They'll run play action. Grab behind the line. It's Sutton. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. The Rebels will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Hauls it in, looking for space. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Clock ticks down, under 4 minutes to go in the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Touchdown Aztecs! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dive. There he goes! They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Looking downfield on first down. Pocket breaking down. He's going to take off. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Up-tempo for the offense. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires left. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Wants to throw. It's Lindsey. Floating away. Still from the pocket, fires over the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Took care of it himself. At the 40, there he goes. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now on first down from the 40. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Going to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
They'll try the run. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
Got it in the middle, it's Squires. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. Quarterback keeper. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, San Diego State.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Ole Miss, 21.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes a catch at the 15. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Going deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. The Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up. Makes the grab on 3rd. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. To the air, it's Lindsey. Snagged in the middle, it's Squires. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, if at first you succeed, try again. They've already linked up twice for touchdown passes, so no question the quarterback here still in the first half looking for his go-to guy, but you got to give the defense credit there. They were expecting it, and they were able to make sure that one fell incomplete.
Makes the grab. It's Squires. At the 35, he's loose. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. Splits the uprights. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego.
And the Rebels will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Aztecs in a good spot here with second and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Off the play fake. Looking to take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is four down territory. The offense still on the field. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Yeah, and see, I have no problem being aggressive near midfield. I got no problem whatsoever. You get stuffed, but I think you have to show your team, like, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to continue to try to make it, even in the second half when things are getting tight.
He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. The Rebels headed quickly to the line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. It's caught. Turning it on. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And the Rebels will snap it on first and 10.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Got a man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Takes it from the gun on third down. Touchdown, Rebels! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
38, Ole Miss.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Off the play fake on first down. Unloads it downfield. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23. On the move, it's Squires. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. They'll give it to him again. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Here we go.
They'll leave it with him. Touchdown Aztecs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Rebels want to move quickly. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some
throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
So after getting into the end zone in that last drive, they're set to kick it away. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football, and you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Lets it fly. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Looking for more room.
Great job getting the interception, maybe an even better job on the return. You got the convoy, you're finding your blockers, you're out in the open field. You're saying, hey, coach, watch me with the ball in the open space. Maybe I can get on offense and get a few throws. That was a phenomenal individual effort.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Rebels! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
He'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick 6. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't
He's going to let it go. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. Now they'll try the 2-point conversion and try to crawl within 3. They'll try to pound their way in. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. The short hands, it's Traore. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Rebels in the hurry-up.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Sends it downfield. Snags it inside the 20. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. Just a crushing mistake on the penalty. Wipes out the touchdown, and now they'll have to try to get it together and score again. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Right on the money. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. To the air on 2nd down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Just keeps slinging it. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. That is no good. Missed an opportunity for a little cushion. The lead is still 5. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
The Aztecs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Pulls it in. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. He's going to run it. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Oh, he didn't get there. And what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
And the Aztecs are on the move. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Stumbled to the ground.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The Aztecs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Here's the handoff. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. To have any chance to pull this game out, they have to convert on 4th down here late in the 4th. Looking to scramble. Trying to make magic with his feet. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
That is a momentum-shifting play by the quarterback. This home crowd, they are buzzing after that scramble on 4th down.
Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Aztecs. They move on top here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays. plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. On the move. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and the cushion is now 3. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll do it himself. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the right. With the catch, it's Traore. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
In a situation like this, it's all about confidence on offense, and having success early in the drive is paramount. And that's what you've seen. They've done a really good job here putting a few plays together. They've got some momentum. They got to keep this thing up if they're going to go score.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, no mystery here. 3rd in California late in the game. Defense knows they're going to throw it, so they're going to have a lot of guys back in zone coverage. And these guys up front are going to be pinning their ears back. Quarterback better have the clock going off in his head.
He's got it.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. Final minute of play. We are deadlocked. Guys, what a finish we're experiencing. He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got it out. There he goes. Open it up. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They've put themselves in prime position right here, Jesse, to have a chance to win the game.
So how about this offensive line, David? Can they get some push? Because you're expecting them now to run the football to help the kickoff.
You're in a great situation. You're not in a rush. You don't have to hurry up. You know what you need to go out here, lead the clock, and kick the game-winning field goal. And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. Here comes the field goal unit. And he's lined up perfectly. He'll need to kick it right down the boulevard for the win. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. From right in the center of the field, straight on to win the game. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That was a spontaneous combustion of a celebration on the sidelines, and wait to see what happens if they can hold on for a few more seconds. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. That was fun. And it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, Dave, and that's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play. But you could see the belief they had in each other, the respect they have for each other, and now moving forward, this is a huge confidence builder for this team.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Bye.